NASA is celebrating the first week of Pathfinder's historic exploration of Mars in spite of the mission hitting a fresh snag. Human error back on Earth led to the buggy Sojourner becoming stuck against a rock. The success of the mission is vital and could determine whether man takes his first step on Mars.
In Houston, the race is on to put the first man on Mars. At the Johnson Space Center, engineers are building systems to take astronauts to the Red Planet. A spacesuit has been developed, and volunteers are spending months inside a closed area that recycles all of its own water and air.
The way we're going to Mars is a crew of about 4 to 6 folks, a mission that will last more than 2 years in duration, but one that we think will answer a lot of the questions that we're trying to answer about Mars, particularly what did life ever get started there.
Much depends on the level of success achieved by Pathfinder's trip to Mars and future missions. But scientists say it's a realistic target.
We are imagining landing a cargo vehicle on Mars without people in 2011 and a crewed vehicle in 2014.
NASA says there must be compelling scientific reasons to send humans to Mars. The cost is also a factor. NASA insists any program must last no more than 8 years at a cost of around £15 billion. Part of that to be met by international partners. David Hurst, Sky News.
Well, that's a look at the future, but new light has also been shed on our past. Scientists have officially confirmed now that humans are not related to Neanderthal man. The revelations that have shocked the scientific world were made by scientists in Germany and America studying DNA samples.
Getting down to the bones of the matter, Neanderthal man in modern hands. There's little of him left. After all, he died 30,000 years ago, oblivious to his destiny of becoming a sensational scientific discovery. Unwittingly, he left a legacy, his DNA, the genetic material in his bones. It's been analysed by experts from a German and an American university, from which they've proved a matter of great scientific contention. Though he looked a lot like us and acted a lot like us, Neanderthal man was not related to us.
The result we got was we were able to, for the first time, recover DNA from the Neanderthal type specimen, and this allowed us to find out that the Neanderthal was not our ancestor.
They may have been fine, upstanding figures, but Neanderthals branched off from the human family tree more than 500,000 years ago. The DNA they examined came from the first Neanderthal skeleton ever found in Germany's Neander Valley during the last century. Comparisons with the DNA of modern humans and apes showed that the Neanderthal was about halfway between a modern human and a chimpanzee. The evidence supports the theory of modern human origins, that we came out of Africa and spread across the world about 100,000 years ago. Gary Lloyd, Sky News.
It sold for around £20,000 at auction in New York last month.